Hi, Principals Leadership 2. Welcome to week 19. Let's go ahead and take a look at this activity for this week, which is called Traveling Teams. Working as a team and building trust within the team go hand in hand. In this activity, teens are given the opportunity to rely on others to guide them through an obstacle course. Working together in teams of 3, teens take turn being a blindfolded traveler who is guided through the course by the other 2 teammates. Even if your group has not met together frequently, blindfolded participants generally find themselves outside of their usual comfort zone. You will need a room or outdoor area with ample space for setting up and moving along the obstacle course. The learning concepts and goals for this activity are teamwork and group dynamics, communication skills, building trust, and our goals are that participants will build teamwork skills that transfer from small groups to large groups, strengthen communication skills, establish a sense of trust, and recognize how to continue building trust as a group. Trust building activities are so important to incorporate into group experiences, whether the group has met a few times or has been together for a while. By their very nature, such exercises call on group members to accept and face personal challenges. Because this activity involves the use of blindfolds, an experience that some teens may be uncomfortable with, you will want to allow teens to participate as blindfolded. Travelers by choice, so allowing them to make the choice of when they want to be blindfolded is fine. This is basically a concept that is facilitated by the Challenge by Choice, or CBC. A CBC is an approach to facilitate learning endorsed by Project Adventures, a nonprofit education and training organization known for its innovative experiential education approach. CBC encourages individuals to learn to set activity goals that offer the right degree of personal challenge to improve skill and contribute to the group. Rather than setting goals that are too easy or too difficult or contribute nothing, the level of challenge depends on the individual. An example of a CBC for this activity might be that a teen who is anxious about wearing a blindfold can offer to participate as a traveler by wearing it through at least half of the obstacle course, with agreement from the small group that he or she can remove the blindfold at any time after that. It might be difficult for some, make them uncomfortable taking personal risks to engage fully in this activity. With this in mind, explain the CBC concept to the group, saying that you can expect an attitude of CBC from all members of each group. When you acknowledge their hesitancy ahead of time, everyone who participates are more likely to appreciate your sensitivity to their perspectives and, in turn, be more likely to participate in a greater extent than they otherwise might have. By openly establishing expectations and choices in this way, you also set the tone for peers to be sensitive to others in the group. So let's go ahead and take a look at the activity a little bit more in detail. For this activity, teams are going to go through an obstacle course. It's a large group. They will first determine the path that they think is the most obvious for following that obstacle. Then, in your small groups, when working together as a team of 3, this is not a competition, but instead, when you work in your small group, 2 of you have full sight and 1 is blindfolded. The sighted members are responsible for safely and successfully guiding the blindfolded traveler through the obstacle course. Each of you gets the opportunity to be the traveler, so once you finish guiding one person through, you switch roles and then guide the next person. Thus, you will go through the course 3 times. Here is your assignment. Since we are not actually able to do this, even though I think this would be so much fun, you are going to take the job task of creating what the obstacle course looks like. You are going to be the leader of this activity and pretend like you are the one preparing this for others. So I would like you to feel free to draw or digitally design your course. You can use materials in your design such as cloth strips for obviously the bandanas, chairs, desks, hula hoops, balls, collapsible play tunnels, yarn or string, and any other materials that you might find in a typical room. Make sure to label your design so it could be understood by others. You're going to email this design to me along with a reflection on what you think it would really be like to go through this activity, both as a sighted person and a blindfolded person, and discuss the learning concepts and goals within your answer that we presented at the first of this video. If you have any questions, as always, please let me know. I hope you enjoy this assignment.